Your library has materials to help you with all kinds of research. In this video, you will be introduced to different types of library resources and the kinds of information you can get from each. The resource types we'll talk about are available at your library, and many are also available online through your library's website. Types of resources we'll go over in this video are encyclopedias, dictionaries, thesauri, almanacs, atlases, other types of books, and magazines. When you're doing research for school, work, or just for yourself, the number of possible sources in your library can seem overwhelming. But once you're familiar with different resource types and what they have to offer, it will be much easier to pick the right kind of source for your research. We'll start with dictionaries. The primary purpose of dictionaries is to help you communicate correctly and clearly. Dictionaries provide definitions of words. Many dictionaries also include information about pronunciation, abbreviation, and etymology, or the history of the word. You may see examples of different ways the word can be used in the form of sample sentences. Some dictionaries include slang terms and idioms or common expressions. Dictionaries may be general, with entries for the entire language, or they can be specialized with a focus on the way people use a word or term in a certain field. Here you can see entries for one word, research, in 3 different dictionaries. The first example is a general dictionary. You see what parts of speech the word can be, definitions, and etymological information. The other 2 examples are from dictionaries for people in health fields, so the definitions focus on the way the word research is used in science. A thesaurus, on the other hand, is meant to help you find alternative ways to say something. Entries will include the definition of a word and synonyms, or other words with similar meanings, for that word. One word may have several different meanings, and a thesaurus will often have synonyms for each of those meanings. Here you can see an example of a thesaurus entry for the word research. The synonyms in orange include inquest, inquiry, inquisition, investigation, and probe. Encyclopedias are intended to inform you about a word or concept. Unlike the short entries you'll usually find in dictionaries, encyclopedias are composed of lengthy articles packed with information. Articles can be about people, places, events in history, concepts, and more. Like dictionaries, encyclopedias can be general or oriented toward a specific field or subject. You may find encyclopedias on economics, the environment, the human body, periods in literature, art, or just about any area of knowledge. The encyclopedia may be focused on a subject, but it is meant to be as comprehensive as possible within the bounds of that subject. The authors of articles in encyclopedias are usually people who are considered to be authorities on the topic, and the information you will find is objective, meaning that it is based on fact, not opinion. Historically, almanacs were associated with the calendar. They included information about astronomy, the seasons, and feasts for that year. In the United States, Benjamin Franklin's Poor Richard's Almanac was an early example of a popular almanac with a wide range of facts and other information. Today, almanacs contain all kinds of statistical data on many subjects such as sports, astronomical bodies, geography, and more. If you need information about a place, an atlas is a great resource. Atlases are known for their detailed maps. You can find maps showing roads, climate information, topography, and even political boundaries. Many kinds of information can be expressed on a map. Atlases also often contain profiles of places, too. These articles contain demographic, political, and historical information. Atlases are often about more than just geography. Like encyclopedias, atlases can focus on a specific subject, such as healthcare, religion, or the environment. You could find an atlas that describes how agriculture is practiced in different regions of the world, or the languages that people speak, to name just a couple of examples. The range of other nonfiction books available is huge, but if you identify what type it is, you can get a better idea of what to expect. For researching a person, biographies, autobiographies, and memoirs can be very helpful sources. Guides and handbooks provide instruction and tips on things that may require new skills, like using a new technology or giving medical treatments. A book that is a collection of essays or articles is designed to give you different perspectives on a topic. Monographs are detailed studies of a specific subject. The writer has typically devoted a significant amount of time to researching the topic thoroughly and has a lot of information to impart. While guides and handbooks are usually fairly objective, it is important to remember that the authors of other types of books often have a point of view that they hope readers will share. An author may be seeking to persuade you that his opinion is more valid than others, at the same time as he is informing you. People use magazines for all kinds of things, to learn about current events, developments in the music world, new technologies, trends in business, and much more, or simply to find entertainment. There is a magazine for just about every interest people have. Magazines can be great for finding the most current information available on a topic, since many are published weekly or monthly. However, magazines may not be the most authoritative sources available, as the articles are often written by journalists who report on a topic, rather than experts who know it inside and out. Also, articles are usually brief, so don't expect a lot of historical perspective on a topic. Each magazine is different, so consider its tone and the writer's sources when evaluating one. Now that you've learned about the differences between some of the many types of resources available at your library, you can pick the right item for your research. Good luck!